Have you ever wondered why some people age slower than others, while others seem to fade even when life has just begun to slow down? Have you ever thought, what if the problem isn't your age, but your habits? In this video, we'll go over simple habits that bring joy after retirement. Sometimes it's not the big things that steal our joy, it's the little things we forget to notice. The sound of birds outside the kitchen window, the way morning light spills across the floor, the first sip of warm coffee in a quiet room. These moments, they're still here. They never left. We just stopped noticing them. You see, after retirement, the rush of the world slows down, but our thoughts don't always follow. They race, they worry. We ask ourselves, am I doing enough? Is this it? But joy, real, lasting joy, it doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being more present. One habit I've seen bring deep joy: waking up at the same time every morning, no alarm clock, just letting your body settle into a soft rhythm, like a familiar song. Mornings become sacred. The world is still. The coffee tastes better. The paper feels heavier in your hands. You're not rushing to be anywhere, and that is a gift. Another simple habit: stepping outside, even if it's just to the porch, barefoot on the wood, or out in the backyard listening to the wind move through the trees. Let the sun touch your face. Let the breeze carry your worries. Let your body remember what stillness feels like. Some folks call it grounding, others call it prayer. Whatever name you give it, it's healing. You don't need to walk miles. You just need to feel the earth under your feet, to be where your feet are. Another quiet habit that changes everything: speaking kindly to yourself. We grew up in a time where hard work mattered more than soft words. We learned to be tough, to keep going, but now is the time to be gentle, to sit with your own heart and say, you've come so far, I'm proud of you. Say it out loud, even if it feels silly, especially if it feels silly, because no one else needs to hear it, only you do. These small changes, they may not seem like much, but over time, they open a door inside you, a door that's been waiting quietly for you to return home. There's something beautiful that happens when you begin your day with intention, not obligation. You don't need to chase time anymore. Time is finally walking with you, and when you walk slowly, you start to notice the colors again, the sounds, the scent of rain on warm pavement, even the way the floor creaks in the hallway. It all feels different. Have you ever sat by the window just to watch the light change? No phone, no noise, no purpose, just to be there. That's not wasting time. That's giving your heart space to breathe. A habit that brings quiet joy is writing something down each day. Not a long diary, just a few honest words. Today felt soft. I missed my friend. The tomatoes are finally red. You'll be surprised how those small thoughts become treasures months from now. They remind you that life didn't stop. It just softened. Sometimes we forget to touch the things we love. A dusty guitar in the corner, a half-finished quilt, old paintbrushes tucked in a drawer. They're waiting, not for perfection, but for your hands to remember them. Make space for 5 quiet minutes with an old hobby. Even if your fingers feel slower now, even if the lines aren't straight, there's beauty in the trying. There's joy in the effort. Not everything needs to be finished. Some things are meant to be felt. And oh, the joy of reaching out. A habit that warms the heart. Calling someone just to say, I was thinking about you. You don't need a reason. You don't need an update. You just need to share your voice. People remember how you make them feel. And the older we get, the more we realize connection is the medicine. If your circle has grown smaller, that's okay. Water the roots you still have. Plant kindness where you can. Even a short note or a smile to a stranger at the grocery store. It adds light to the day. Yours and theirs. One more quiet habit: learning how to rest without guilt. You've spent decades earning your peace. You don't have to explain it now. A nap in the afternoon? A book you don't finish? A walk that leads nowhere. These are not wasted hours. These are the colors of a slower, deeper life, so breathe easy. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to feel joy in the quiet. Because this chapter isn't the end, it's a softer beginning. Have you ever stood outside just before sunset and felt the stillness settle over everything? There's a hush in the air, a kind of peace that doesn't ask for attention. It just arrives. That's what retirement can be, if you let it. There's no perfect way to live this part of life. No schedule to follow, no race to run. Just a gentle unfolding. One quiet morning, one soft evening, at a time. Some days will feel full, some days will feel empty. Both are okay. Joy doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't have to look like laughter or music or motion. Sometimes it's just sitting beside someone you love, not saying a word, and still feeling heard. One habit that brings deep, lasting peace. Gratitude. Not the kind you force, not lists or mantras, just a quiet noticing. I'm thankful for this cup of tea. I'm thankful for the way my dog waits by the door. I'm thankful I woke up today. It doesn't need to be big, but it does need to be real. Because when you notice the good grows. And on days when you feel lonely, because yes, those days come too, try sitting with that feeling, not to push it away, but to understand it. You've lived so many lives inside this one. You've been strong for others. You've kept going, even when it was hard. And now is your time to be gentle with yourself. You're not alone in this season. There are so many hearts, just like yours, trying to find peace in the quiet. And if you've made it this far into the video, then maybe your heart was looking for this space too. So I want to gently ask you, if this video brought you comfort, would you mind giving it a like? It tells the platform this kind of soft, human storytelling matters. And if you'd like more warm moments like this, please consider subscribing. There's always room here for slow days, deep thoughts, and shared stories. And before you go, I'd truly love to know, what's one small habit that brings you joy? Leave it in the comments below. You never know who might need to read it today, because sometimes a simple word from one stranger can make another feel a little less alone. So here's your reminder. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. And there is still so much joy left to feel, one slow, beautiful day at a time.